If you're a small business owner trying to figure out what accounting should actually cost, it's not as straightforward as you'd think. There's no one-size-fits-all answer because every business is different, but there are some clear categories, different types of accounting options, different pricing models, and different pros and cons. In this video, I'm breaking down the most common accounting options for small businesses, what they cost, how they're priced, and which one might be the right fit for where you're at right now. Let's dive in. Option 1, doing it yourself or hiring internally. So, this first option is DIY. That could mean you, as the owner, doing the books yourself or assigning it to someone on your team. And technically, this looks like the cheapest option. You're not cutting checks to an outside firm, so on paper, the cost might seem like zero, but it's not. You're either paying an employee hourly or you're paying with your own time. And for business owners, your time is one of the most valuable resources you have. The opportunity cost of spending hours on bookkeeping instead of growing your business can be huge. While the out-of-pocket cost might feel low, it's often the most expensive route when you zoom out. Option 2, hourly accountant or project-based help. This next one is more of a short-term solution. Maybe you bring in a bookkeeper or a CPA to clean up your books, answer some questions, and handle some of the specific situations. These folks usually charge by the hour, and pricing varies a lot. If you're working with a basic bookkeeper, you might pay somewhere around $50 to $60 an hour. Now, if it's a CPA or someone with CFO level experience, that number can jump to $200 or more an hour. The challenge with hourly billing is that you don't always know what you're getting. Some people are fast and efficient, others not so much. And you might be paying the top dollar for someone who's juggling 5 or 6 other clients at the same time. This kind of relationship can work for one-off help, but it's not great if you want strategy, consistency, or long-term solutions. Option 3, annual tax preparer. Think H&R Block, small local CPAs, things like that. This is probably the model most people are familiar with. You meet with your accountant once a year, maybe twice, and they file your taxes. That's it. The pricing here is usually a flat fee for the annual return, and it can vary widely depending on what type of business you run, how clean your books are, and what forms are needed. For a small business, you're usually looking at anywhere from $1,000 to $6,000 per year. Now, if you're just running a little side hustle or a hobby business, this might be totally fine. But if you got real cash flow, payroll, or you're trying to grow, this model falls short. There's no strategy, no real insight throughout the year, and no one helping you optimize before it's too late. Option 4. Then you've got national high-volume firms like 1-800-Accountant. These typically use tiered pricing models, kind of like subscriptions. Basic plan, mid-tier, premium plan. Entry-level tiers might start around $200 a month and go up depending on what you add. The idea is simple. You pay a flat monthly fee for access to accounting support. But here's the downside. You're mostly paying for software access and a call-in support system. You rarely work with the same person twice, and it's usually not customized to your business. This can work for some early-stage businesses that just want light support, but if you want someone who actually knows your business and can advise you strategically, this model is going to feel pretty disconnected. Option 5, monthly accounting firms. This is what we do at CSI. And it's the model I think fits most small businesses the best. With monthly accounting, you're not just getting year-end tax prep, you're getting accurate monthly financials, proactive tax strategy, and someone helping you make informed decisions as the year goes on, not after it's already too late. There are a couple of ways firms price this kind of service. Some use tiered pricing packages, so you pick a level of service and you pay a set monthly fee. That makes it easy to understand, but sometimes you end up paying for services you don't really need, or missing out on things you do. You're usually seeing prices in the range of $750 to $1,500 per month. Others, like us, use a customized flat rate based on the actual complexity of your business. How many transactions you have, how many bank accounts we're reconciling, how many states you operate in, and so on. Our clients typically pay between $600 and $1,500 a month depending on their needs. And because it's a flat monthly rate, you can actually budget for it, and you get a real relationship with someone who knows your business inside and out. Option 6, fractional CFO. Now, for businesses that are getting more complex, or looking to bring in investors, there's one more option that's worth mentioning: the fractional CFO. This is someone who's brought in at a high level to provide advanced financial oversight. That might include strategic forecasting, job costing, consulting, even helping prep financials for a sale. The pricing here is usually hourly or flat monthly. In most cases, you're looking at several thousands of dollars per month, and sometimes even close to $10,000 or more depending on what they're doing. It's definitely not for every business, but for companies at a more advanced stage, it can be the right move. So, when you ask, how much does accounting cost? The answer really depends on where your business is at and what kind of relationship you're looking for. But the bigger question is, what are you actually getting for what you pay? Because a cheap plan that just checks boxes can cost you way more in the long run than a real advisor who knows your business, helps you plan, and keeps you out of trouble. If you're still figuring out what makes the most sense for your situation, we've got some tools to make that easier. If you're not sure what kind of accountant your business actually needs, take our Ideal Accounting Solution quiz. Want to get a ballpark idea of what your business might pay for monthly accounting? Try our free pricing calculator. Ready to talk it through with a real person? Schedule a free consultation. Whatever path you take, make sure it fits your business, your goals, and your stage. The right accountant isn't just a cost. They're a key part to helping you grow. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe. We put out new content every single week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.